My husband kept forgetting my birthday every single year. At first I brushed it off, but after a while it started to hurt, like he didn't even care. That's when I came up with a plan to make sure this year would be different. My name is Rachel Carter, and I love birthdays, not because of the presents or cake, but because I've always believed they're a chance to make someone feel seen and celebrated. That's why it stung so badly when my husband, David, forgot mine. The first year, I laughed it off. He was swamped at work, and I told myself it wasn't a big deal. The second year, I brushed it aside again, though deep down I felt that pinch of disappointment. By the third year, when the day passed without so much as a happy birthday, it stopped being funny. It wasn't about gifts or a big surprise party. It was about feeling invisible to the one person who should have known me best. I spent so much energy making his birthdays special, planning dinners, picking thoughtful gifts, writing heartfelt notes, yet when it came to mine, the day just disappeared. This year, I decided things had to change. I wasn't going to nag or drop hints. I came up with a plan. 2 weeks before my birthday, I circled the date and read on the kitchen calendar. A week out, I casually mentioned to him that my birthday was coming up. 3 days before, I asked if he was free that Friday, just to make sure he wasn't planning late meetings. Then, the night before, I left a note on his pillow that simply said, "Tomorrow matters to me." The morning of my birthday, I braced myself, half expecting another letdown. But to my shock, David woke me with breakfast in bed, pancakes shaped like hearts, slightly burnt but made with effort. He handed me a small wrap box, inside of which was a silver bracelet engraved with the words, "I remember." I nearly cried right there. Later, he told me my little reminders had been a wake-up call. It wasn't that he didn't care, he had just been careless, always letting work and stress push out the things that should have mattered most. Seeing how important it was to me finally made him stop and think. That evening, he took me out to a cozy Italian restaurant downtown. Over candlelight, he admitted he felt guilty for the past years and promised he'd never forget again. For the first time in a long time, I believed him. It wasn't the fanciest birthday I'd ever had, but it meant more than any gift he could have bought. It showed me that sometimes, you can't just hope people will understand, you have to show them how much it matters. My plan wasn't about shaming him, it was about opening his eyes. And in the end, it worked. Now every year since, he's been the first to hug me at midnight, whispering, "Happy birthday," before anyone else. And every time, I think back to that year when I finally stood up for what I needed, and he finally showed me I wasn't invisible after all. Full story added in below.